Hello, everyone. I wanted to do I just changed the oil on my wife's Prius, and I'm going to go ahead and change the air filter and check the cabin air filter. So I was going to do it all together, but I thought I would go ahead and do the filters separately so that if somebody was trying to search for it or something, maybe it'd make it a little easier to find. So I'm going to go ahead and change the air filter. It's a very simple thing to do on this, but it's also one of the most overlooked things. And I've been amazed when I have looked at some of the people's air filters, and they hadn't been changing 100,000 miles or more, and they were just disgusting. So, but don't forget to check this. And if it's nasty and dirty, just change it out. It's a quick, simple thing to do. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how real quick. So thanks for joining me today. Please hit the like and subscribe button if this helps you. Keep your Prius up to date and running good. Maintenance is so critical on these hybrids to keep them running well and not worrying about any issues with them down the road. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop onto this and I'll show you what we're going to do today. So it's pretty obvious, but this is the air filter housing right here. And we have a new Toyota air filter. And for anybody that wants to buy an OEM one, that's the number right there. So I am less fussy about air filters being OEM. I do use the OEM oil filters, but air filters, if I'm at the dealer, I'll grab one. If not, I don't mind using some other high quality ones. And I'm not too stressed about it. But so to change this, there's two clips right here. You snap those off, and then on the back side, let's see if I can show you here. There are two little, they're kind of like hinges, but because they're plastic, they fit inside. So this piece right here slides down in under that. So when you pull it out, you kind of see, so I lift up here, and then if I pull forward, then this whole thing then can lift up. So I'll pull this out. So I'm going to show you. So hopefully the camera can pick up some of that. I mean, it's not just completely disgusting, but it is dirty. So I don't mind changing it out. Here's, for comparison's sake, there's a nice new clean one. Now, the filter paper is a different color, so that kind of throws that off. But this is more white, and this is more kind of a yellow color. So, but this one is an OEM filter, a Denso filter. So, and this shows the same thing. So, but so you can only kind of put this in one way, guys. So lift this up. The rubber sealer goes on the top, so drop it down into it. And this is also a good time to look down into the housing. Make sure there's no junk in there, dirt, leaves, anything like that. Mine's very clean. But if it is, go ahead and clean that out, get a vacuum or something like that. So, and suck all that junk out of there. But you just want to set this down into it. Make sure it doesn't bind or in any way. And then these front hinges, let me see if I can show you a better angle. So these front hinges right here, you kind of see those slide right in. See how that slides? And if you try to do it on top, it won't settle down into it. So, but if you do it right, this will close like it is, and then these just kind of lift up. Harder to do it while filming. So there you go. So there's just snap, and that snaps, and that is done. We got a nice new clean air filter now. we'll chuck this one in the trash and be good to go. Depending on where you live will depend on how often you got to change this. If you're in a dry, dusty area, kind of like the Southwest, like in Arizona or Utah, Nevada, something like that, you're going to have to change that more often. I live up in Washington State, relatively good, clean air. We get a fair amount of rain, and so it kind of helps keep the junk out. I will have to look at my maintenance logs to actually see when I changed this last time, but it's probably been in there for, I'm guessing I changed it at the 120,000 mile checkup that I did, so it's been in there 35,000 miles, and I mean, it's not that it's not still usable, but might as well change it out. Let's get as much airflow as we can. So next thing I want to show you is how to check and change, if necessary, the cabin air filter, which you think people forget about this. The cabin air filter is something that a lot of people never change. So we'll go ahead and hop in there and I'll show you how to do that. So on most Toyota models, at least the ones that I've always owned, the cabin air filter is located underneath and behind the glove box. So the first thing you got to do is take out the glove box. And there's a little catch or stop or shock absorber or whatever you want to say. And just pop that off. It just pops right off of this plastic piece right here. And then you just want to push in on both sides. Hard to do trying to hold the camera too. So both sides of the glove box and kind of pinch it. And so here is this piece right here is where the cabin air filter is. So on this one, there's a little tab right here. Just push in on the tab and then pull this out just like that. So there you can see the tab. So, and there is the filter. Go ahead and pull that out. Let's get out here and take a look at this. Oh yeah. It doesn't look terribly dirty from the color, but there's a lot of debris in it. Leaves and things like that. So I buy, for these, I buy the charcoal ones, so it helps with odor. So go ahead and grab a new one. Here is the new filter for the cabin air filter. And if you see the number 285, almost all the brands that fit the Prius from 10 to 15 have 285 in the part number. So this is a carbon air filter. So you can tell on the back side here the carbon compared to the front side, and also the airflow. The carbon is going to be on the back side of the airflow, so the air will enter on this side and then flow down through the carbon on the back side. The airflow on this car, as I suspect on most cars, is from up to down. So if I go in here, the airflow is showing to go down. So let's stick this in the middle there like that. It's kind of weird because it's angled on the inside, but it fits right up in there. And then our cover. So go ahead and just stick that in the tab there. And then this will push. There you go, and click. And it's all in there. So we've got a brand new fresh cabin air filter also. The reassembly is the opposite. It'll be kind of hard to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but there are, so you can see the hinges right here and right there. So those kind of sit over it like that. Do that on both sides. So I've got those on the hinges there, and then just kind of give that a little pop up, and it will snap these edges in. And then get your finger down in there. A little dampener here, just snap that back on like that. That's good to go. Job done. So hopefully that will help anybody that wants to check your filters, and if they're nasty enough, go ahead and exchange them. Put some new ones in there and you'll be good to go. So thanks for joining me. Hope that helps everybody. Please smash a like and subscribe button. Help me grow my channel. And I'll keep making videos of things to do maintenance-wise to help you out and take care of your cars. Thank you much, guys. So I'll see you again. See you down the road.